Caffeine. I am your co-host, Caleb Griffin.
I'm your other co-host, Caleb Ladd.
And this is Caleb AM.
Caleb AM.
The show where we talk about random things, drink energy drinks, and what's the third thing that we do?
We answer questions.
Yeah.
And have a Bible verse.
We do.
So,
speaking of Bible verses, it was my week for the Bible verse. And I chose...
do we feel shorter than normal?
Huh? Maybe.
I think we are.
By shorter, you mean like it's only showing our torsos?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can fix that if you'd like.
It's fine.
Give us 1 second, ladies and gentlemen.
Maintenance break.
I don't know what happened to this cord. It's shortened since we... Did that do anything?
I don't know.
Okay.
No. Oh well, who cares?
It's okay. Today's Bible verse is James 4:10, which reads, "Humble yourselves before the Lord, and He will lift you up." And I chose this verse because a lot of times in prayer, I kind of forget that, I'm not always entitled to things, and that, I should be thankful for what the Lord has given me, and understand that if it's not His will, then it's not His will.
Yeah.
And,
It's a good one.
you just gotta be humble.
We talked about prayer at church on Sunday, or in life groups, or I think that's what we call them. Ooh, calm down, buddy. But, yeah, we did talk about that. I like that.
Yeah.
That's something I struggled with a lot, too. Like, when I want something, I just kind of get like, come on.
Right.
I'm praying about it. Why am I not getting it?
Yeah.
But that's not the point of prayer.
That's not. Sometimes I get caught up in like praying for myself a lot rather than praying for other people. Like, help me with this problem or
Yeah.
deliver this. But, there's plenty of other things to be praying for.
Yeah.
And it also says, if you humble yourself, He'll lift you up. And that's a good promise because...
And He keeps His promises. Yeah. So.
Alrighty. Well, what energy drink? Yeah.
You want to go first?
Well,
Alright, wait.
You go ahead first. You don't have
You went first last week.
Yeah, I did.
I have a bang today. I was feeling special, so I went with what I normally do. Bankster Berry.
No.
Not this again.
This is a bad start for tech stuff.
We've had worse starts, honestly.
We probably have. All right, continue.
Oh no.
I was making sure. I wanted to make sure the bang got in the frame, because I don't know what's up with that.
Bang energy.
Ooh.
Yeah, no. When we moved back here, like the frame was just off. Like we didn't change anything.
Oh, there it goes on the screen.
We didn't change anything, but the like when we filmed that Caleb PM, it was so zoomed in.
Yeah, no.
But like we have the tripod in the same place.
Yeah, I don't get it. I guess I'm gonna start plugging the tripod in. Oh gosh, I almost took one because I'm used to taking a sip. Oh, you almost got me there. You almost put me out of my misery. Anyways, so
for those who don't know,
I don't have a rant this week. Sadly, there's some stupid idiot who decided that I was gonna go on a specific type of diet. Won't spoil too much because the video should come out next week. But I have a flavor I've never tried before, the Yellow Edition Red Bull, which is tropical flavored. So you can see I have some Red Bulls over here. I have them ranked for best to worst, so I'm going to taste this and I'm going to put it accordingly. So.
Which audio are we using?
I think the phone. I think I got it to use the phone. hate. Oh, that smells like pee. That's the worst smelling one by far.
That doesn't smell awful.
Out of the ones I've had, that's the worst
Give me
smelling.
the Wizard of Oz book.
Okay. Let me just,
To help your fans not combust, I'm gonna throw that up there. This isn't good.
no. That's bad. That's so bad.
Ooh.
I don't know now because
It's not the worst one.
I don't know. I can't tell if it's worse than Fig Apple or not. I don't think it's worse than Fig Apple. Fig Apple is
Fig
bad.
Apple is the only one of the ones that you have up here that I haven't drank, so I can't compare it to that, but I like it more than the blue one and the base one. Or maybe, I don't know. Red Bull's so bad.
I'm gonna cry, dude. That is not a good start to Wednesday.
You know what, just put it down. I'll keep it over.
No, I need it because like it's part of the challenge, but oh man, Wednesday's off to a bad start.
Hey,
Ugh.
it is Caleb AM Wednesday.
Yeah.
Think
You're
about
right.
that.
You're right. You're right. So, anyways, what's next on Caleb AM Wednesday?
Golly, I must be hungry or something.
I'm so hungry, dude.
Speaking of hunger, it is the poll for the week. Caleb AM question of the week. It was on my Instagram this week, Caleb_lad03.
Caleb_lad03.
It was McDonald's versus Wendy's French fries. Not the restaurants as a whole, although my vote would still be the same, but
Just
the French fries.
same, but just the French fries.
So, what would your vote be?
My vote's McDonald's. Whether I know this is specific to French fries, but even at the restaurant level, I don't like Wendy's, and I stick by that. And I'm not going to get into it any deeper. I just hate Wendy's.
Yeah, that's...
Dude, that aftertaste is lingering. That is worse than Fig Apple.
Yeah, I've got it over here too. I need the bang strawberry.
I know, like, this isn't part of the thing. Like, I'm just talking about this right now. But, like, Fig Apple, it tasted like apple juice for a split second, and then it goes straight to soap. But there's no lingering aftertaste. I'm getting that soapy taste, but it's lingering. Like, okay.
I was about to offer you a snack, and then I realized that
I can't have
you
one.
can't.
It's okay. I might get some water here in a second. Oh, it's...
You
my
need some
tongue.
water.
I'm gonna go get some water. It's tingling my throat.
Alright, I'll entertain everybody.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, C-Man66 commented. You can do it. He's not going to give up on Caleb AM Wednesday.
It's just that's a horrible beverage.
If he gives up, it'll be on the challenge, which he started on Sunday. Actually,
tell him what the challenge is.
Oh. He started on Sunday, and that's apparently all the information I can give. So, but as you can guess, it does involve drinking Red Bull. So, which is not his normal thing, and it's unfortunate for Caleb AM Wednesday. But hey, he's doing great. He's not very confident that he can finish the whole week, but it's a win-win situation for me because if he gets through the week, I can tell him he did a great job. If he doesn't get through the week, I don't want to spoil what happens, but something happens. So, you know, either way, I'm out on top because I didn't want to do a challenge because it seems like everybody else wanted to do one, but
I didn't want to do it. I just thought mine sounded like a really good title.
it might get some views.
I mean, if it doesn't, I'll cry. But
If it makes you feel any better, we have 229 subscribers.
that doesn't, because we had 230 yesterday.
Oh, last time I checked, we had 226. We went to 229 and then we dropped to
We were at
226.
230 last time I checked. That's why. Okay, it's okay.
Well,
Anyways,
That's still. Oh, we've had good growth this month.
Yeah. I was hoping for 50 this month, but I don't think we're gonna get there.
The month's not over.
It's not over, you're right, but
There's still a couple more shorts to go out, a couple videos. If I don't think Daniel's ever gonna finish Chainsaw Man, so I think me and Colton just need to watch it.
I know it's unrealistic, but I'd like to get 50 a month. So we gain 600 by the end of the year.
My goal was to double each month, so I was hoping to have 400 by the end of this month.
Yeah.
But
all right, anyways,
that's unrealistic. But that's a
question of the day.
Do you remember what it was before you?
Yeah, the McDonald's versus Wendy's fries.
Okay.
As I've mentioned, I don't like Wendy's, so obviously I voted McDonald's. And I think the public doesn't hate Wendy's as much as I do, but I do think the public likes McDonald's more than Wendy's, and that stays true for the French fries.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking it was going to be like a pretty big split, but I'm going to narrow it down just because I don't know. And you said a lot of people voted, and did you ever get the final number of people who voted? Just because I think the more people that voted on this one, the more narrow it becomes.
67.
67.
The after I checked it like last night and told you how many people voted, I think only 2 more people voted because it was like late at night and only a couple more people viewed the story. So
give me 67 33 McDonald's for the win.
So you think the amount of people that voted was the percentage for McDonald's?
Yes.
It was. You were very close, actually. It was McDonald's did win, but it was 72-28.
Ah, okay.
72% to 28%.
8%. Yeah.
There wasn't some ambiguous 2% out there, but
yeah.
I thought I'm not too surprised by this.
I'm not either.
This one, from like right out the gate, it had like a pretty big like I don't know popularity thing. Me and Jackson Cornelius Swiner argued about it for a while because he voted for Wendy's.
Jack.
Danma voted for McDonald's and got that pointed out and how smart he was apparently. Right after I posted it, one of my friends that I had a couple classes with last year and went to Super Summer with, he said, whoever says Wendy's is a psychopath in their most natural form.
Yeah.
And then right after he said that, Connor texted me and he said, if we're talking at their best, but usually McDonald's sucks. So
see, I can see that because there has been times where Wendy's fries will absolutely just like, very rarely, but they absolutely just slap. But
with McDonald's, sometimes they suck, but like typically they don't mess up the fries, and their fries are good enough to where like even when they're floppy, which I don't like floppy fries, they are good. And my favorite type of fry is a shoelace fry because they're thin and usually crispy, so you're not just eating a potato.
Yeah, I personally would like a bit of a thicker fry. Like to me, McDonald's fries sometimes just taste like water.
Yeah.
But Wendy's fries, if they aren't at their best, when they're hot and seasoned very well, you are literally just tasting a potato that's not even cooked.
Yeah, it's literally
a raw potato.
A log.
And it's so
nasty.
Yeah.
But then Connor said, I said like McDonald's fries are usually the one thing they don't mess up. And then I made a little joke about how McDonald's loves me. And then he said McDonald's on 82 is just the worst establishment on God's beautiful green earth. And then I said, you've got a point. But then he made a pretty good point for overall. He said that Wendy's wipes because of the $5 biggie bag, which is a pretty good point. But I order nuggets at those places.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
So,
well, not at Wendy's because I'm not a fan of their nuggets, but I'll get.
If I go to Wendy's, I'll get a $5 biggie bag because it just comes with nuggets. But their nuggets are way worse than McDonald's are.
Yeah, they are. The best thing I can find at Wendy's is the Asiago Chicken Ranch Club, and even then, that's not enough for me to want to go there. So
there was a couple of votes for Wendy's that really just surprised me and hurt me. Like,
hurt you?
Andy voted for Wendy's. Colton voted for Wendy's.
What?
And so
Colton, are you
Isaac.
still with us, buddy? Because you're gonna have to explain that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk that out with us. Actually, no, he's not gonna talk it out with us. He's out.
He's out. Next topic, media's gonna boot him. He went vegan for no reason.
None of these other ones surprised me.
Yeah.
Like, anytime I went out to eat with some people after, like, church, if they didn't want to go out to, like, a restaurant, they always chose Wendy's. So
Wendy's was always, like, a Sunday, was an after-church destination. Like,
it is close to our churches.
Yeah. Whether it's like a... But even
Wendy's
still,
is just
like,
so
I hate it.
mediocre. They don't...
To me, it's less than mediocre.
I don't know. They don't, like, mess anything up, but I've only had a few things from Wendy's that I would say, like, yeah, that was good.
Like, at Wendy's, they have the cool drink machines. That's a plus.
Those cool drink machines have the worst high C known to man, though.
I don't drink high C, so I can't.
That's okay. No, now that I know that the peach lemonade is like magnifique, I don't get the high C anymore. But it does annoy me. There's something wrong with the high C that comes out of that machine.
Yeah. And I personally enjoy a good Frosty, but not as much as I enjoy a good like actual ice cream.
That's my biggest issue with Wendy's is that they have the worst milkshakes in the fast food game, but everybody likes them. I don't get it.
I like them.
They're just so much worse than a normal milkshake, and then you can
I
only get.
I eat them as ice cream. I don't eat them as a milkshake. But
still, like the ice cream is boring. You
prefer,
can't add anything in them, and then they only have 2 flavors at a time. And I never got the peppermint one, so
yeah.
And we all know how much I love peppermint.
I always just swirled mine, but like I like the Frosty. I like it's really smooth.
I don't hate the Frosty. It is just such a disappointing dessert. So boring.
I prefer actual ice cream, but you know if I'm going to Wendy's, I do like enjoy the Frosty, and plus I can't go to McDonald's for ice cream ever. So
the one every time I do get ice cream from McDonald's. Oh wait. My mom says Wendy's is better, but then again, I can't remember the last time I had McDonald's. I've never eaten at the McDonald's in Columbus in over 10 years of living here. Yeah, no, my family's pretty adamantly against McDonald's. Like every time we went out, or not went out we're on a road trip and we were like needing food and there was a McDonald's coming up, I would ask for McDonald's and everybody would just like scream no. It became a joke, but they never realized that I actually really wanted McDonald's.
You deserve to have your challenge explained, Colton.
So you can explain my challenge, but yours
I'm not even going to apologize for that.
You go ahead and advertise it. Colton's going vegan for a week. Easy peasy.
I'm not going to apologize. You picked Wendy's fries over McDonald's. Therefore, you're subject to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling Jack that I talked about him.
Nice. Anyways, Caleb. So,
I can't think about the Wendy's versus. It's making me sad that all these people that I thought.
Yeah, I will say
close to me.
I don't think either one of these fries are the best fast food French fry. Not even by a long shot.
Well, see, I never think of Arby's anymore because I don't eat there ever. But Popeyes is understood that if I ever say something from another fast food restaurant this is the best, I should probably make this known. It's now understood. I mean that is the second best to Popeyes because Popeyes has the best biscuits, the best French fries, and the best chicken, and that's
very good chicken.
That's got to be understood.
And very good French fries. To me, their French fries aren't the best; they're second best.
And that's okay.
Their chicken is the best.
As long as they're your favorite fast food restaurant.
It is my favorite fast food restaurant because everything is the best except the fries. And the one restaurant that has the better fries, everything else they have sucks. So their ice cream is pretty good. Like I can go to Arby's, just get a large fry and a shake, and probably have a nice time. But
I don't like going and just getting fries.
Yeah, but no, everything else they have sucks, and I hate the Arby's in Columbus because they put it at the worst possible location.
Seaman66 says, I chose Wendy's because I don't care about either choice.
He said choose.
They aren't the best fast food fry.
No, he said chose. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, he said chose, but he meant to say choice. And the little... And that title belongs to Popeyes. Well, I'm glad that we can agree that Popeyes is the best.
That one's valid.
But still, you need to take it more seriously next time.
Your mom prefers homemade fries.
Oh my goodness, dude. If we're talking best fries in general, it's my mom's homemade fries. They're so good.
My mom just puts Arby's fries in the air fryer.
Man, that's bringing back memories. I don't. It's been like at least a couple of years. Probably 5 or 6 years since the last time I've had.
I do not want to
homemade
drink.
fries.
Oh my gosh.
Just mix it with the water.
No.
I mean, like as soon as you swallow, drink the water. We can't have you complaining all, Caleb Ann.
Yeah, we can. I assure you.
I guess so.
That did.
We'll
That didn't
allow
help
it.
at all. Anyways, Caleb, how's your week going?
My week.
I'm sure it's going great.
Let's see. What have I done this week? Since Caleb Am
Yeah.
last week. So that was on the second day of classes. So I've got to go back and, experience all my classes since then, because I had only been to 3 or 4 classes since the last Caleb AM. So I really like my Wednesday morning class. I'm indifferent on my Wednesday afternoon class because it's not going to be that fun. It's a math based class, but I like the professor, and she's making it a little interesting to sit in there, so that's fun. My other classes I talked about on the other day, but only one of them I've had at all an issue with, and unfortunately it's the one that I'm in with Caleb and Andy. But on the second day of class, we had a pop quiz before class started.
It was a chapter quiz about what we had learned last week, and on the syllabus, to be fair, it did say he will have a chapter quiz every time we finish a chapter. However, she did not mention that it would be.
She didn't mention that it was going to be at the start of the class.
Not open note. So, and since there was no chapter quiz on Quizlet, I was just assuming, okay, maybe there's not one for chapter 1, because a lot of professors wait until the next chapter to start the curriculum. Some really cool professors, like my social psychology professor who did that.
Choose, chose, choice, all the same words. Not really, but
no, it's not. And yeah, so now we just know that we have to study before going to class every day, which sucks. And I told myself I did better on the second one than the first one, knowing that I needed to study beforehand. But yeah,
I'm mad about the second one because I could have made a 90, but I missed a question that it was the last thing I looked at before I closed my notes, and that always messes me up because I remember the definition, and then I remember all 4 words that are next to the definition, and I'm like, oh crap. So I just took a guess. I narrowed it down to 2, but then I guessed the wrong one, so it's whatever. I ain't too mad about it. I'm just
I missed the same one as you.
But
I put self-efficacy also.
Oh, that's what I put.
Yeah.
But
that's what I thought it was. We were wrong.
On Friday, that was the day I was looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
So excited for Friday.
I like Friday.
Because I went to my one class that I had, came back here, and Colton was just in here trying to configure Wii remotes to his computer or something. And so, but I was getting ready to go to GameStop, which opened at 11, to go pick up my copy of Fire Emblem Engage that Andy pre-ordered for me. Because it was January 20th, which means that Fire Emblem Engage was out. And I was very excited to play it. And so that's what I did. I drove to GameStop. I got McAllister's first, ate some chips and rotel. I love chips and rotel from McAllister's. And then in the GameStop, I went to the counter. I asked the guy, I was like, hey, I pre-ordered Fire Emblem Engage. Can I pick it up? And he was like, what's the phone number on that? I gave him my phone number. And then he was like, do you have the receipt or your ID with you? I was like, I mean, I have my ID. It was under my brother's name, so because he pre-ordered the game.
Right.
And he was like, all right, well, you got to go get the receipt. I was like, oh my gosh. I put on a happy face. I was like, oh yeah, no, I don't mind. I'll just run home anyways. It's not too far out of the way. 20 minutes is pretty far out of the way.
Yeah.
But so I go home. You
couldn't have got Nanny to like send you a picture of the receipt.
He didn't have it.
Oh.
The receipt was at my house. He gave it to me.
Oh. Okay.
He gave it to me as a Christmas gift. Like the gift was the receipt.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I went back to my house to get it. I'm just glad I didn't leave it here because oh my goodness, I would have been so mad. But if I had left it here, I could have called Andy to get a picture of his ID from him or like FaceTime him or something. But I called him and let him know that I might do that. And then like in the middle of the call, he started freaking out because he lost his wallet. And I was like, oh my goodness, if I don't have the receipt and he doesn't have his wallet, they're just not going to let me pick up this game.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so scared.
So
but then
drove home or did he find his wallet?
I drove home. I was already almost home when I called him. So I got the receipt, got the game, and it came with some cool cards because Fire Emblem games are cool and they give you like a random like item. So that was cool. They have like really cool designs on them and all that. And I got to play that. I put like a lot of hours into it over the weekend. But then Saturday I had my worst shift I've ever had at Bulldog. It was awful. Got there at 9:30, had like a 20-minute training thingy. Training is a lightly used word. Then I worked from 10 to 4:30 when I was supposed to get off at 2. And the person that was supposed to get off after me got off at 1 in the middle of a very busy moment. So then I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to get out of here until the other hosts get here. So it was like 4:40ish when I got off. And then my manager wouldn't let me order food because it was too busy, and I was like, okay, fine. But hey, it's okay. I made it through the shift, and then I got to come back here and play Fire Emblem, so it was a good day.
Yeah.
And then church was good. Came back here, played Fire Emblem. I did something else on Sunday. I'm not sure. Oh, I went shopping with y'all.
Yep, grocery shopping.
Monday, finally got to play disc golf again. It's very fun. I didn't play the best, but it was still very fun.
Excuse me.
And then I played Fire Emblem again. Last night we watched The Wizard of Oz for film class, and it was so unbelievably boring. I forgot how boring that movie is.
I don't like it.
It's not awful. I don't dislike it, but it's really boring.
I dislike it. I mean, other than the parts that were funny.
It's one of those movies. Old movies always bore me because it's like they're super slow paced and like the audio's bad and like the acting's not that good, which like isn't their fault. It's what they had to work with, but it's just like I don't get why people go and like say that old movies are better than new movies when like objectively in every way they're not. But like
going in there with high expectations.
Let's see what the ratings are for The Wizard of Oz.
I'm sure they're
probably
very high
similar.
too. Yeah, but
old movies.
It's Charlie Chaplin, and I've only seen like clips, granted, but the chat was disconnected for a second. I've only seen like good things from Charlie Chaplin, like clips and stuff. And
yeah, The Wizard of Oz has a 98.89.
Well, the audience score is lower by a few percentages, but I'm gonna go into Modern Times with good expectations and hope that it's good. And
I won't be watching it because I'll be going to a Noah Kahan concert. So I mean, I'm gonna watch it still because we have to write like an essay about it.
Yeah.
Which was the worst part of The Wizard of Oz for me. Like I was almost falling asleep in the movie, but then I had to write a bunch of stuff about it.
I pulled some stuff out of my but because.
I mean, I had the scene. I feel bad because me and you wanted to write about the same scene, and I had a lot to say about that scene, so I wrote about it.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I chose the scene with all the props when
Yeah. So.
when the wizard gave them all their stuff.
Yeah. But. That's where we are now. We played Mario Kart last night.
I pulled one of the sickest clutches of my life.
I was getting just gypped out of every single race, and one race we were on my favorite map on Mario Kart Wii, and I don't know, I probably got 8 mystery block thingies in the whole race, and 4 of them were the little hot potato lightning thing. Yeah. It's my best map, so I was in first close to first every time I got it. I literally got it in first place. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
That's stupid. But then I was close to first, and then I just couldn't get anybody, and so I got shrunk, fell back to 8th, and then I got that on the halfway through the last lap, and I somehow got back up to 3rd. It was just so sad. It was the only time that we've played that map that I didn't win, and I felt defeated. But then that stupid lightning bolt thing, I said, or the cloud, I said if I get this one more time, I quit. And then 2 Grand Prix later, I got in the middle of Bowser's Castle, so I was like, screw this, I'm going to play Fire Emblem. Oh, I was so angry. Wii games really bring out the worst in me.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I don't know why, but
I was throwing a box last night at some point, but I know how you feel, because the first time the 4 of us played, that was what was happening to me every map. There was something ridiculous that just kept happening over and over again. I know.
We played the I can't remember. It's Ghost something. It's the one at night, and when you hit the walls, the thing falls.
God, I hate that map.
Dude.
I hated that map.
I like that map, but you threw a blue shell, and literally, as I was hitting the finish line, it hit me, and
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I had it.
And it's annoying because there's a sharp right turn at the end that if you hit sharp enough, you hit a boost. And I missed the boost by a centimeter. Yeah. So if I would have hit that, I would have been fine. But instead I just had dude, oh my goodness.
But this dude, he ended up just not rage quitting. He just kind of calmly, put down the Wii remote.
I said I was going to quit if I got the thing again. And the second I got it, I just put my remote on the ground, picked up my Switch, and walked
away. Well, Colton took his place and for vengeance put us on Rainbow Road. And then didn't play Rainbow Road. Yeah,
he started complaining about my bike, which I found really offensive because it's the best bike in the game.
Dude, I don't know what was happening to me, but for 2 and 3/4 of the laps,
I heard you scream about how you weren't falling off.
Dude, I was racing so good, and then as soon as I said "Holy crap," everyone was saying dude, I've fallen off 8 times. God, I've not fallen off yet, and then I fell off 6 times.
The trick on Rainbow Road is just do not even try to drift and slow down if you need to.
I slowed down a lot, and I was in first back and forth with Baby Mario a lot, and he was making me really mad. But I was just hoping to finish top 3 in this race. But then I think I ended in 8 when it was all said and done, which was really sad. But anyways, my week basically the same as his, except no Fire Emblem. But
sounds like a crappy week.
Best bike.
Oh. It's the shooting star bike.
Asked himself a question, bruh.
Hey. I needed some way to get it out there.
Alright,
Nobody knows that's me. It's my secret.
Okay, you're right. But, yeah, today, I'm excited for today. Well, I was, and then I had that monstrosity, but I get to have some actual fried chicken today. And I'm excited for that. Thank you to the Perry. Today's thumbnail day, where I get my thumbnail, which I've been wanting to do for a while.
Oh, shut up, C-Man66.
I get...
We're starting on bad terms with him today.
Screw you, dude.
Hey, I love you, bro.
Love you too. I'm gonna start some pre-production stuff on our film project if we're going with the one we talked about yesterday.
After seeing that shot vividly in my head, I want to do it. It's so cool looking.
I'm gonna come up with some characters and try to get some personality stuff going on, and converse with the guys later on. And church is tonight, and I was really upset because I was told by multiple people that last Wednesday our small group was gonna have about 10 people because all these people said they were coming, and then we had 4. And because like, well, 2 of them got sick, which is understandable. I don't know where the other ones went. I guess they just didn't want to come. I don't know, but hopefully, I'm hoping this Wednesday we get some actual growth, because I'd like some growth.
There you go.
And so that's a big hope of mine today. And I only have 1 class, and I like the professor a lot. And we didn't have to read. Last class was discussion. This class is just lecturing. So
I have 2 classes. One of them's fun. One of them's stats. So.
Yeah, I hated stats, dude. I didn't hate stats. It's just
I like my professor though. She's nice.
Yeah.
She also said that she had she's new to the university, so she needs people to work in her lab. So she was like, if you somehow still like me at the end of the semester, come talk to me. So we'll see.
What time are you going to do the lunch today?
What?
What time are you going to lunch today? Before?
In Perry?
Yeah.
I didn't really plan on going to Perry.
Okay. I'll see if Colton can go with me.
Actually, I didn't use my block meal that I was going to use last night, so I'll go to Perry. Colton said he would go.
I just need someone to go to take my picture.
I'll go with you. We can go at 11.
11? Okay. Because I woke up later than expected, so I still have to shower and get ready for school, so I'm not going to be able to get there at 8. But I'm sorry. But
I'm probably still going to try to get there at 8.
Do you have class?
I have class at 9.
I might could get there at 8, or no, I don't know. It depends on what time we end this. But and if I drive or walk. But yeah.
I'll just leave here at 7:45, and if you're not ready, then you're just not ready.
I'm just not ready. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to talk about from my week.
I finally get to go back to Pine Lake tonight. I said last week on Killband that I was going back, but then we got there, and the line was so long. It was 6:45 before we finally turned into the church, and they start at 6:30, and the parking was literally a mile out of the church. So we were just like, we'll just go out to eat and have a little Bible study while we eat. So that's what we did.
Oh, can I show this off?
Yeah.
I got a vinyl. I'm not a big rap fan, but if I had to have a favorite rap album, this would probably be number 2 or 3.
Under what? What Andy Minnie album?
Uncomfortable, and then Coloring Book by Chance the Rapper, possibly. I don't know if I like this more than Coloring Book or not. It's close, but it's Because the Internet by Childish Gambino. And one thing that sucks about it is that if they had the normal vinyl in Walmart, I would have gotten it, because these really cool looking vinyls don't always play the best, and so it kind of skips over. It's not too bad unless you're on Pink Toes, which is one of my favorite songs on the album, but it looks cool at least, so it's okay. But it's also a really cool cover.
Childish Gambino. Can't finish that song.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. You have a record player now.
I do, and
Now I need one. Me and JJ are the only ones in here that don't have a record player.
who wants to see my record collection? I'm joking.
No.
I might do that I might do that as a short.
You could. That would be a good short.
Yeah, you could do collections. Because I collect
I could,
things, and you could show your swords.
I
or
could
your
do my
boxes.
swords.
Yeah.
Or my Legos. I'm a child. Actually, no, the swords are cool. I'm cold. Okay? They're cool. Okay? They're real metal swords. Okay? And if I had room for the Nichiren sword, I would bring it into the apartment, but I don't really have room for it, so... You live and you learn.
You live and you learn.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else. That's my week.
That's my week too. I mean,
There's not much else going on
this has
that I
been-
can publicly disclose.
this has been such a
For
bad,
legal. Kidding.
This has been a bad week for me so far, but heck, we had today.
It was gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's been an okay week. I didn't talk about this. My for my intro to stats, not intro to stats, my psychology stats class, there's a lab in it, and they have an assignment for us to do on this thing called SPSS. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Nobody else will know what it is. But they have an assignment for us to do, and then in lab, the first 30-ish minutes, all the TA told us how to do was download the thing, download SPSS.
Right.
Which I downloaded it before class started, so yippee. And then while he was going over how to download it, I pulled out this worksheet we had printed out that just had like 20 PIMDOS questions, they were literally like 50 divided by 8 divided by 4 in parentheses. Like,
could you use a
dude,
calculator?
No, I'm in college. I didn't need a calculator. That's literally just 50 divided by 2.
Yeah, well, okay.
I'm sorry if you didn't know that and I just made you feel bad.
That's okay.
I mean, if you look at it on paper, it's...
Yeah, okay.
It was literally simple math questions. Is what
Well, then that's good.
like, it was like 5 plus 3 minus 4 plus 3 type of stuff.
Yeah.
And so I did all of them in like 3 minutes. Like, I just speed ran all of them. Speed runned all of them. I don't know. I did them all really fast, and when I finished, I look up, and he was like, all right, now we're going to go ahead and get into the work. And so I'm like, all right, he's going to show us how to use SPSS. He pulls up the worksheet that I just did, and he says, now, this isn't going to be for a grade or anything. It's just going to be, like, participation. If you were here... Oh, there's my alarm. He was like, I'm not going to grade you if you're right or wrong. I'm just going to grade you on if you were here and participated. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And so he spends the last 15 minutes of class going over these 5th grade math problems. And then he was like, all right, now y'all have something to turn in on next Tuesday before lab. Y'all have a good week? And I was like, okay. What am I literally don't even know what the assignment is that we're supposed to turn in. But it's not that paper, I know that. So I guess I'm going to have to teach myself SPSS at some point.
I can help you. SPSS, is not that hard to figure out, so I can help you with that. If it was R, I would have to say, sorry, I can't. R was the stupidest crap ever, but, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, no, I'm strongly considering dropping theories of personality. Because I can just tell this professor's exams are going to be so much harder than they have to be. Like, she's going to purposely make them as difficult as possible. I'm just picking up that vibe.
I don't know. I don't think they'll be that bad.
I really think, because everything just seems so abstract. Like, I don't... Like, you're coming in for an assessment.
So
I mean, I'm enjoying it. Like, it's interesting, but, like, I don't know. I just know, like, question about, you're coming in for an assessment, and so-and-so is this type of person. What test would be the correct response? And
so-and-so got placed in Gryffindor. What type of test would they give you?
Yeah,
She has mentioned Harry Potter a few times.
Yeah.
Too many times for my liking.
I'll try to stick with it, but I don't. It's an elective class, and I really, really, really don't want anything less than an A. So, if I don't think I can get an A, then I'm just gonna drop it.
That's fair. I think we can get an A in it.
I think we can. I'll still have 13 hours, which I don't want, but I am already ahead of schedule, and even if I don't take this one class, I'll still graduate a semester early. Just my last semester won't be short; it'll be just a regular semester.
I can't drop classes. I need 15 hours a semester.
Yeah. Oh. If it wasn't already like midway through the second week, I would try to find something else. But
the last day of the ad classes was last Friday, right?
Yeah, but
the last day of the drop classes with SW was Sunday.
Is this Sunday?
Last Sunday.
Are you sure?
It's 2 days after the last day of the ad class. Or actually, it might be. It's the day after.
I thought it was like into this week, but if I can't drop it without a W, I just take a B or whatever I end up getting. So.
Is somebody knocking? I guess not. Well.
Anyways, I think we talked about everything.
We've done my week. We've done your week. We've done the poll. We've done the energy drinks. We've done the Bible verse.
We did do the energy drinks. Anyways.
So.
Alright.
Bye ball.
Well, I'm going to try to get ready to go before 7:45 so we can walk to class together.
Word.
And I think I'll get ready before 7:45. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button and the notification bell. As always, I'm Caleb Griffin.
I'm Caleb Blatt.
And this has been Caleb AM. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.